Hello everyone, this is Stella slash Sean Hart, or Sean slash Stella Hearts here, and just a little note, if you are 13 or 12 or younger, do not watch this video. This is not appropriate for you, because what the especially I'm going to discuss here is not family friendly, and it is only for basically teenagers and above, because this subject is very much rather something not to be played with. Before I begin, please do not go and hate for anybody mentioned in the video. Do not go and hurt others, and do not hate on this subject. This subject is very much a touchy matter. It's almost New Year's, and January, the worst month of my life. You'll probably wonder why. Well, for starters, before I get to the subject, January 1st, which is New Year's, I lost my dog, Ginger. She was 3 years old. Was about to be 4 on January 4th, but she passed away. She didn't get to her birthday. She was so close. I do have a dog now. Her name's Skylar. We got her in May for my therapy as a therapy dog, and I love her a lot. Now, what I'm about to disclose here is very much my own subject, and it is hard. If you are Wattpad readers of mine, if you read My Goal, Anthony X Stella, you would basically know specifically all the details about this, because I described it, like what happened. But I'll just put it short here. I was sexually assaulted, basically known as raped, in January 7th, 2019, by a close friend of mine. No name will be given out because I will not send him hate, but he was a close friend of mine, 7th grade, known him for a long time. He was a great friend, like a brother to me. Like you guys know, I have a twin sister. I do not have a brother. I never said anything until I told Jeremy, which you guys know is Awesome Game of 2016. You guys should go give him more subs. He knew about this in February when I told him. He was hurt. Then I told Mabel, Mabel is Junior Fuentes. Mabel is Junior F. She found out in March. And, I never said anything until my sister spoke out in April 4th, 2019, where all of it was disclosed to my pediatrician because my mom saw my mood changed. I was isolating myself. I was depressed. I had so much anxiety. I never wanted to leave the house. Every time I had something, I would just want to go home. One day on January 28th, I drew a photo of me depressed, and it has words around me, hurtful words, and the school, I don't know how, well, my history teacher saw me drawing it, and she told me that she has to contact the guidance counselor, which I wasn't happy about. I told her, don't do it, please, Miss F, I don't want to go to the guidance counselor. But she was worried because she cared about me, and I care about Miss F right now. And well, they contacted my mother and then she said my mom was worried. But earlier than that, I'd already told my mom I wanted therapy for my anger and my anxiety. April 4th, I when it came out to my pediatrician, because I was doing weekly visits with my pediatrician, I told her, my doctor, that I was feeling like I was separating from my sister, so they pulled my sister in the room. And Mabel told them if she would have told me the day she was raped, I would have saved her, and my parents were also in the room. So they told my sister to leave, and as I was trying to go to the bathroom and I came out, my sister was worried. Her face was pale. I asked her what happened, and she said, "You're gonna hate me right now." And I told her, "What's going on?" She said, "I told them about the rape." I freaked out. I was nervous. I was like, shit, what are my parents going to say? So I know you're all probably wondering, why didn't I tell my parents when it happened? I was scared. I felt like they were gonna kick me out of the house. Think I was a slut. Luckily, I didn't get pregnant. 2 days later after the rape, I was good because I got my period. And I did a pregnancy test the next day. You pendeja! You bitch! My cookie! No! No! Sorry guys, people walked in. But so I was scared for what they would react with. So I never said anything. I was sent to home instruction after that, and I first had it in school.
I know your colors.
What?
I know your colors.
What do you mean?
Your colors.
What do you mean by colors?
Your colors!
Like markers?
No. Color pencils. Or shit like that.
Sure. Also, do you want to play Fortnite?
No.
Come on, let's play. I mean. So, yeah. I had first in school, in home therapy. She was really nice to me. Oh, hang on, guys. What? I don't know. Look for it. She was really nice. Her name was Grace. Best person you can talk to. Grace fan. She is a great therapist to talk to, guys, if you need help. Then, my 8 weeks were up for her, and I was really upset. I didn't want to see her go. But then, every day I was home when my sister went to school, and I was just home. I hated it. Every day I waited for it to end because I never wanted to stay home. As you guys know, in my description, I do a lot of stuff with music and arts, so I'm always active. I'm always out of the house. So when I was home, you guys can probably guess how I was. Terrified, annoyed, felt isolated. At first, I was scared, and I just hated it. Months passed by. It was summer finally. I did something for the high school that basically gets me a job, and also does me learning to make music. I did a beginning music for alto sax, which is where I learned also saxophone and my trumpet for intermediate band. It wasn't hard. It was easy. That marching band started up again, so I was good. I was happy for that. Though, 1 week, around the 3rd week of August, it was July, I saw him for the first time in like months, I say. I saw him. I ran for my life. Crying, scared. So, I told my teachers immediately. And they helped me out. And then 2 days after that, I saw him again. And his friend, which I'm not going to also mention, I'm going to name him T, lashed out at me, called me something hated, and I ran to tell my teachers, and we got a report for that. School came back. Sophomore year, I was able to come back. They told me.
Oh, Skylar, coño, it's going pinche.
Dude, why are you screaming? Sorry, guys. What are you looking for?
A pen.
Dude, there's no pen here. Go away. Go away, big gay. Ah! I have been attacked. So. School was already. And they said Ronnie wasn't going to be back in school. So I was happy. And it felt good. It felt nice to at least go back to school. I was so happy, guys. I had my hair dyed, I had my hair straight, and I was finally to be able to see my friends again. And in March, man, I already made new friends, so I was happy. One day, I was walking home with Jeremy, and I saw, well, I was walking home with my sister, and I saw Hirani again for the first time in a while. I saw Jeremy walking up, and I called Jeremy to me, and he saw it was Ronnie, so he walked with us home. A lot of drama sprung up between me and Jeremy. We're not sure what we are right now, but a lot of issues brought up between us, and so I wouldn't say me and Jeremy are technically dating right now. So yeah, guys. What else? What else can I say? Oh, Anthony, which is also Super Miku 2, which is not his real YouTube name, but I am going as PSN name. He has been helping me a lot, helping me out with this. He's been there for me right now, and it feels great. It feels great to have someone caring for me. So does Joshua, and which is all known as PGP Joshua, and the clan, and all my friends. It's great to have people who care about me. Recently, around October, or early November actually, yeah, early November, they called my mother, and they closed the case due to lack of evidence, and either one of my witnesses mixed up the story apparently. I can't be for certain how, or I don't know what, but all I know is people would say technically I lost, but as Anthony told me, I actually won. I am Ronnie's loss because he didn't break me. It may have hurt like crazy, but I'm walking right now. I may have hurt myself, but I didn't actually fully succeed. Yes, that's a goal I will never accomplish, but that's a good goal I should never accomplish. Killing myself. I am his broken image, and I am perfect being myself. I will survive. Hashtag me too is all I'd like to say. And also hashtag you're not alone. Guys, I got through it within, well, I'm still going through it right now because it still hurts, but almost a year already, and I'm actually really terrified. So ever since it closed, because before, how do I say it? The main reason I wasn't on was not because of grades or anything, because my grades were alright. My grades were actually really good. But it's because my mom was worried that he would be able to contact me or something, so she was worried. But when I told her that Xbox really doesn't connect to PlayStation, she didn't believe it, but she understood. And I showed her as evidence. I really had to show her. And she gave me back my PlayStation, and I got to play it. And that's why I held my own. Sexual assault / rape is not a joke to be played with. If you see someone that's hurt or broken, talk to them. It's good to make friends with people who are hurt, and if you are scared and alone out there and you need someone to contact me. I can give you my email. It's catshamsters327@gmail.com. Write your name and write whatever you need to say, or put it in the comments. I should have put that in the fucking description. I'm dumb. But anyway, how do I say this? I'm getting over it a little by little. I'm healing myself and I'm loving myself again. It's hard, but you'll get through this. How do you think I did? Hey, Mama. I know. Okay. Can you see the grab some real quick?
Is that cup, please? You leave that in here either.
Alright.
Why am I bothering you?
No, I'm not. You're not even.
Excuse me.